is really your moment, big boy.
A new way to do news, focusing on useful news, and no news that gives you the blues.
It has to be true. I saw it on the news.
Hey, if you're joining us here early, we're not starting the news yet. This is just the Grok Imagine portion of the show. We're doing some of the videos that our team and some of the fans of the show have sent along to us. So hope you enjoy some of these, and then we'll kick into the news. Got 5 amazing stories for you here coming up. Got a few here, Grok Imagines that they created. I think you'll like. Hey, by the way, if you haven't done doesn't have to be Grok, but if you have not done a AI picture and a video yet, I would say to you, you're falling behind. So, find time to do that like this week, like now. It's really important, the learning that you get doing that. And the technology's come so far, and you don't need a lot of tech know-how. You just tell it what you want it to create, and really create some pretty amazing skits and different videos and whatnot. So I'll give you a few here that we've done for the show and that have been submitted to the show. If you want to submit one, I was telling people to email them, but I think it's better if you just drop it in the comments wherever you're watching. They tend to be a little bit larger files. Just say, hey, dropping this off in case you want to put it on the show, and maybe you see your name up in lights there, and let us know if we can put your name on the as a credit on the the graphic. Hey, all right, well, let's get going here. I'll play a few of these Grok Imagine. We'll get rolling with the 5 stories in 5 minutes.
You're watching the Top 5 News.
That was amazing, Donald. You hang 10, Tony.
The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is.
Without Googling it, I would probably go with the top 5 news. If I had to bet on it, you mean? I'd bet the top 5 news.
I don't always watch the news, but when I do, I find the top 5 news show the most interesting news show in the world. When I watch the news, I will watch top 5 news.
Best news. I watch a little bit of everything, but I would say probably the top 5 news.
So tonight we're doing the top 5 stories. And folks, I have to tell you, there's never been anything like it.
So many people say you're the smartest person in the world. Well, yes, I watch the top 5 news show.
At 5, I'm looking for a steak, some whole milk, and the Top 5 News.
This is Joe Palaio with the Top 5 News. We give you all the news that you can use and nothing that would give you the blues. 5 stories in 5 minutes that you can use. So if your career's in need of an upgrade, or if you're already in high gear, or if you're just sitting in a cubicle box checking your stocks, about to say game over to the work game, I'd like to suggest a news show with a very practical name. And once you've seen it, well, you never be the same. And it's the Top 5 News, and it's happening right now. Let's count them down from 5 to 1. Story number 5 today is sports and entertainment update. Summer is just loaded, and the spring blockbuster movies that everybody's talking about, like Chris Nolan's adaptation of the Homer epic, The Odyssey, with Matt Damon and a stacked cast of Zendaya, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron. It's a pure IMAX blockbuster. Then you got Spider-Man, Brand New Day, the big superhero movie from Marvel, coming out July 31st. You have Destin, Daniel Cretton, No Way Home. You have The Mandalorian. Have you seen that? It's a really good little series with the Grogu guy. He's like the little YouTube Yoda-looking guy. That's going to be out in the big screen for the first time, May 22nd. Pixar's Toy Story number 85. No, I'm just kidding. There's been a lot of them, but they're all good, right? So that's coming out with Woody and Buzz and everybody. the toys navigating the tech obsessed world, a classic from Pixar. And then you have Mel Gibson's long awaited Resurrection of the Christ coming out. That's March 26th. So I think that's coming tomorrow. Although I've seen limited ads for it, but I think that's happening tomorrow. So a lot of fans have been waiting for the epic sequel to The Passion of the Christ for 20 years. Is Hollywood back? You decide. Big excitement also in sports tonight. The NBA Board of Governors voted to move forward with expanding the league in Seattle and Las Vegas. Remember Seattle? They had Deadlift Shrimp. They had a basketball team in Seattle, and then they sold the team. I think they moved to Oklahoma, but you can put in the notes if I'm wrong. But anyway, they used to have a team in Seattle, so they're going to add back the team in Seattle, and then a lot of rumors about this over the years. They're going to have a team in Vegas. It's a they remember they had Sean Kemp too. Seattle was pretty amazing team for a while. They had Gary Payton. They called him the Glove, real good defensive player. But I'm getting on too much on the NBA if you don't follow that. But they're going to have an NBA team in Seattle and Vegas, and you need to know that. Big step towards bringing NBA basketball back, and they're talking about having fans in both cities in the stadium 28, 29. So that's only like 2 years away. March Madness is delivering right now. The Sweet 16 heating up. Big games tonight and tomorrow. Matchups and Cinderella stories, where the team that you didn't think was going to win is winning. It's got everybody on the edge of their seats right now. And then you got Major League Baseball is underway today. And that kicks off tonight with the opening night. The Yankees versus the San Francisco Giants, my old hometown, from San Francisco at Oracle Park. Yeah, it's such an amazing park. For years, we were out in San Francisco, out in this kind of bad part of town. It was on the water, it was scenic and everything. Everything in San Francisco was beautiful. But it went from out there, way out in the Hunters Point district, and like the oldest stadium in the league to the best. It was just that move to Oracle Park is just an amazing place. If you ever get a chance to see a ball game out there, San Francisco, that's where you want to be. So that's going to be live. It says here on Netflix. Is that right? So on Netflix at 8:05 p.m., baseball's back, and the excitement's gearing up for that. So that's your kind of entertainment update. Story number 4 today. Community supports an autistic barista. There was an autistic barista. He had his tip jar stolen, and the community rallied, and they raised over $1,000 for the autistic kid and made it right. And it was an outpouring of kindness that went viral, showing the world that good people can still show up for each other every single day. Story number 3 today, the USDA product of U.S. label is now available. So great work by the USDA. They're giving the American ranchers and farmers the transparency that they deserve with the new product of the USA label on the beef and the other products that are born, raised, and processed entirely in the United States. Remember, we used to have the Made in America. It used to be really a point of pride back in the day. And for whatever reason, they stopped putting that, but they're going to start putting the Made in America labels on the beef, and so that's probably a good thing for the farmers in the United States, and they can carry the label. Huge win if it's everything made here, born here, raised here, and huge win for the labeling and strong support for the U.S. agriculture. Good job. Story number 2 today: Save America needing even more public support. The massive bipartisan backing for the Save America Act. The House passed the bill. Requiring documentation of citizenship to register to vote. And if you're already registered, you don't need that. But they need you to show an ID. The polls show it's sky high support, 80 to 84% across Republicans, independents, Democrats, everybody under the sun, except for some senators, I guess. The House already passed it. Americans are cheering it on as a strong step forward in election integrity and confidence in our democracy. So that's moving forward. So everybody, post something tonight in favor of the SAVE Act if you think that's a good idea. But if you don't, that's okay too. It's your decision. If you're new here, I always say you decide. Number one story tonight, full circle at Yale New Haven Hospital. Have you heard this story? Shay Taylor Allen. She was born there. She worked there as a janitor for many years. And then she went into her dream and she started up in the residency program there. And she is now a doctor at that same hospital. Her inspiring story is a journey from cleaning the floors to saving lives. And it's going viral all over the internet, reminding everyone that dreams really do come true in America. Awesome. Well, that's your top 5 news report for today. Wednesday, March 25th, 2026, first day of the rest of your life. All uplifting stories in the last 24 hours. Well, 24 to 48 hours. The janitor to doctor, Save America Act, the USDA label, people being kind to each other, and sports and entertainment update. Hope that's helpful, keeping you abreast of what's going on in your world today. And let me know which story lifted your spirits the most. Drop it in the comments. Give me a direct message or an email or whatever you got on your side. And look forward to keeping you positive and smiling tomorrow. We'll have 5 more stories for you tomorrow. And remember, friends, in the words of Philippians 4:8, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is of excellent or praiseworthy, then think about these things. And in the words of the great Paul Harvey, good day.